Steve Clark, Sean Hampstead and Bill Harrigan. They'll certainly be the players. The Barbarian team list, as I said, I think they're the side to watch today. Local boy and Chris Hyington there, the third player down the list there. Todd Carney, oh boy, I think he could light the field up today with some attacking plays and some great cut-up passes. Terry Campese, also great at cutting out passes. Matt Bowen. What about the footwork of Matt Bowen when he was in his prime? And a lot of these guys, I think they would have trained. I know I trained for this tournament last year. They train because it's competitiveness. They want to come here and show everyone that they've still got that skill and pace, and they'll be certainly flashing around today.
You mentioned before that it's only going to take 1 or 2 minutes before that competitiveness comes straight back in. Do you think it's going to be 1 or 2? Do you think it's going to be straight into it?
Oh, I think it'll be about 1 second. We just saw Steve Menzies and Michael Crocker pushing each other as the captains run out in the field. Steve Menzies, there he is there, the legend. What a prolific try scorer he was in his time. Running off Cliffy Lyons. Well, Cliffy certainly would be the oldest player out here today at 57 years of age, but he will be just going around playing very soft, very slow ball, playing skills and putting maybe Steve Menzies into some space. But obviously some of the manliest coaching staff are out there as well. Obviously Chad Randall.
Yeah, Chad Randall, son of the great Terry Randall as well. So lots of great history within the club as well, which is great.
Michael Monaghan obviously back at the club as well.
So it's great to see. Now they'll be defending, I'd say, the southern end, the Brisbane Waters end of the ground, which will be Manly. And, of course, the northern end of the ground, of course, will be the Barbarians, who seem to be everyone's favourite at the moment. But here is the kickoff now. A dropout, which will do it, and they're going to run the ball straight up there. And already involved, 3 in the tackle. Harrigan's he'll have to slow up play. He's quite a fit. He's still fit. He still plays a lot of Oztag, doesn't he, Billy Harrigan? Yeah,
he certainly looks fit. And obviously, he was probably the greatest ref our game's ever had. He just let the game flow. So he'll get some discipline out there. He'll keep 10 metres back. And still pretty important, I think, you don't try and play touch football. Cliffy just got smashed off the park.
Offload there from Campese out to Gower. Gower's just looking for some space. A little inside ball. Oh, can he get away? Looks like there it is, Heinington just trying to work the edge. He gets all wrapped up there. And he's probably about 5 or 6 metres on the Manly side of halfway. They've decided to go that open side. Run it up through Gower. Short pass. Could have been forward. That's big Trent Waterhouse, who's now with the Fire and Rescue New South Wales. Hello to the crew down at the Sydney district as the ball comes centre field from Matt Bowen. There's Michael Crocker with the ball. They're playing catch and pass at the moment. Working their way up to almost the danger zone for Manly. And Billy Harrigan's just letting everyone feel their match out with the last tackle call now. They go that open side. There's Campese, a little kick. Can they get through it? No, Manly will come up with the ball. And so it looks to be, could be a scrum here, or is Billy called an offside play?
No, it's going to be a repeat set. So it was a nice kick from Terry Campese. He puts it into where the bonus part of the field is. You can see the markings in front of the goalpost, little bonus try zone, but they keep it back alive. They kick for the touchline, Manly, but Chris Hyington does wonderful and just taps it back into play. I wonder how fit some of these players are. We talk about it'll only take about 10 seconds for the competitiveness to come back, but Manly are now having to defend back-to-back sets, and they would have thought, we'll just come here and play touch football.
He's almost there. Can he get to the line? He does. A try to Chris Walker, who went down the blind side and scores a try on this first try for the tournament of 2018 for the Legends of League, and it goes to Chris Walker, so it's a 4-point try.
Yeah, a little sneaky it was too, down the short side. They got caught napping at marker. All the players for the Barbarians were over to the left, and he threw the dummy and just stole himself down the short side. As we see Terry Campese kick the goal from the sideline. They are playing a shortened field from what NRL would play, so we're about 10 metres narrower, but that's just Terry Campese knocking it over.
He's got great bloodlines, doesn't he, when it comes to kicking the football. And here's the replay now from Chris Walker. A quick scamper down that blind side. They've got the ball napping. And they've got the ball back from the kickoff. We're back live. And did he get him over the touch line, the touch judge? Yes, he did. The flags go up. Flags go up, and so there'll be a scrum. Maybe there could be a cattle dog call.
Oh, I don't know about cattle dog. They're going to be just straight to a turnover there. Ball goes in the touch, turnover. So Manly get the chance to get the ball back because obviously the scorer kicks off. Barbarians went short with the kickoff and got it back. And now let's see what Manly can do with the ball in their hand.
They'll try and ruck it straight up there. Good defence there by the Barbarians, just trying to shut them down as quickly as possible. There was Michael Wayman involved with that. John Scandalis. There's Cliff Lyons with his first touch. Oh, the ball's gone to ground. I felt it was touched, so they've let it go. Billy Harrigan has anyway. And a good run there. And he's tackled now, probably, 15 metres on the Barbarian side of the halfway. Cliffy Lyons directing traffic. Show and go with him. A big dummy. They all fell for it. The master is at play. They've just got to get that ball over the line. That looks to me Roberts on that far side. And he's just put down a metre out from that line. And half a metre in from touch. Here that goes again. Lyons playing at first receiver. Looking for some runners. Trying to find Jason Ferris. A big cutout pass. It's gone up now. Barbarians with the ball. Through Craig Gower. And he's put to ground now just a metre or two outside his own try line. Reduced fields here for the Legends as well. So not the 100-metre field, it'll be almost a 90-metre field, I'd say. Here, ladies and gentlemen, at Central Coast Stadium, as people still coming through the gates here this afternoon. We hope you're enjoying the coverage. Lots to get through this afternoon. Barbarians with it there. Oh, he's going to decided to go himself. A good little nippy run. Inside pass, just looking for a runner. Campo sent it across field. That was Todd Carney with the ball now. Good to see him run the football, actually. Really good. There's Waterhouse. Decides to go. Good offload. Went nowhere there, Brett Kamali.
No, and that's what you don't want on tackle 5 is 2 front rowers getting the ball and forgetting to kick it. Manly will get the ball back now here on the halfway. We're only playing 9-minute halves in the pool games, and obviously a bit longer for the grand final, but halfway through this first half, we've had 1 try scored from sneaky Chris Walker down the short side. Manly now, Cliffy Lyons doing all the ball playing. They've got great field position.
And there's the big hopper. John Hopewadi, he was supposed to wear jersey 2, but he ended up in 12. I can see why. He's going all right. He's having a go, and Menzies gets wrapped up, playing his traditional headgear. Cliff Lyons is now there at the acting half, decides to bring it across field now, looking for some runners. Try to bring it inside. Can they find some space there? But as you've said right along, I mean, your pick's pretty good. Last tackle now for Manly. Let's see what they can do on that last play. Cliffy runs to the line. Short pass. Can he get there? Are they over the line? The ball's gone back. Did it get batted back? I think there was a slight knock on, and the flags have gone up.
What a great bit of defence there from the Barbarians. We see it's important you complete your sets, and important that you go forward and try and get some momentum. But the key, thinking it's not just touch football here and a lot of attack, it's about the defence. We just see here the Barbarian players coming from everywhere, scrambling for the ball. Manly knock it over the sideline, so it gets a turnover. But really, really important that defensively everyone just keeps working really hard and making those tackles.
Indeed. Quick scamper out of the acting half. Nice offload there. Heinington right on the boil there. Tries to get up into enemy territory, put down in the tackle. They're working the blind side again. They've come here before through Carney. Some show and go. Was that right? I think that's Roberts with the ball, isn't it? Now it sends it out. Did he go over the touching goal line? No, he didn't. It's up and plays it. There it is. Carney playing first receiver. Run around with Heinington. Now they're getting into some action there. Gower with the ball, handballs it over the line, back into Heinington. Now it's back. Inside pass. Oh, that's beautiful. How good was that?
And the local boy, Brett Carney, gets the first bonus try of the competition. He scores straight under the goalpost. It is worth 5 points, not 4 points for a try in that location. And the skill and the football from the Barbarians, they were just popping up everywhere. Heinington offload, Carney offload, Walker offload, Carney then running onto the ball, and Todd Carney, this is on this occasion, kicking the goal.
Kicking the goal, that takes him to another one, doesn't it?
Yes.
So that's 12-0 to the Barbarians. And we've still got about 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Good just to see great community spirit up here at the Central Coast too, Brett. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful, yeah, and obviously it's a great initiative that the concept has been put together. Players are willing to come and play, have a bit of fun, put their bodies on the line. Obviously, the Mark Hughes Foundation is great beneficiaries from today. Mark Hughes, who's the captain or the coach of the Newcastle side, obviously doing wonderful things for research.
Here they go. Got a little run. They haven't lost anything, the Barbarians. They've really taken this up a notch, haven't they? They're just controlling Manly. And Manly have got it all before them as they now go down this line here. A great run. Can he just get offload or they bring him down? No, they doesn't. He decides to get away from the tackle. Trying to reset their line. Can he get off? Will he get the ball? Steps in 1, 2. Try. I think it's Michael Monaghan.
Jason Ferris. Jason Ferris, the former Canberra Raider, now and Manly player, obviously gets a chance to play with some mates. Again, some great skill. We just see there the pickup from Ferris. The ball was at his feet. He was running at full pace, has to dive to pick it up, and that's also a try that scored in the middle, so that's a bonus point as well. So 12 points to 5.
So Manly hit back in that crucial last minute before the first half. It's always a crucial time. So now they've got to kick off. They've got about 30 seconds to play in this first half of the Legends of League 2018, and it's 12 to 5. Barbarians just over Manly, and as people start to understand the game, I think they'll find how good it's gone out on the full. So a penalty now to the Barbarians. They might decide to have a crack at 2. You never know. They might run with it. What would you do, Brett?
Oh, they'll take the quick tap because there's 10 seconds to go in this half. Craig Gower's going to take the tap. They'll go to the left. The players have got to look up. The siren will go in a minute. They might miss this chance to get that extra try just before half-time.
Right down to the 9th minute now. Here's a kick from Campo. Bit underneath. I don't think it's going to go. Doesn't have the distance, nor does it have the length. And it's still in play. It's still in play. So Manly have got to go back and get it. Waterhouse is straight up there. Oh, it was a dummy back to Menzies. He's away now. Can he just do some remarkable thing? He decides to kick it downtown. And Walker's going to have to try and clean this all up, and he'll bat it back over, but it's still in play, the ball. So they're still playing. Oh, can he get the ball down? That's close. But no, Billy Harrigan says that'll do us in the first half. 12 to 7, Barbarians over Manly. Jesus, it beats.
Memories come back about when you were in the playing days, so it was a great part to be a part of that tournament. And as we see Todd Carney now, they're trying the short kickoffs both sides to get the ball back, but Jason Ferris kicked it over the sideline to end the first half, and Todd Carney's just kicked it over the sideline to start the second half.
12 to 7 is the score here, and they take the quick tap. Gulliver now sends it across. Oh, goes to ground, the knock on. I think we may get a scrum now. Or is it just a quick change? I think we'll have a quick changeover now for the boys. Yes, they will, through Michael Crocker. He's just having a bit of argy-barge, which is great to see. Still that competitiveness there between the two sides, and I have to say I've just been very impressed with Todd Carney here today. Runs to the line, inside pass. It all comes back to them, doesn't it? Which is absolutely fantastic. Ball's gone to ground here. Referee said Manly should come up with it, but we've got a double knock on, and Billy's pointing to the spot. You always listen to what Bill says, which is great.
Manly ball. Manly's going to get the turnover. So obviously they're going to get the ball. Ruled that the Barbarians have knocked on. 5 points is the difference at the moment. 12-7.
Yeah, Manly have always been a club and a side, whenever they've played, they can absorb quite a lot of punishment, and then they'll come out and just give you those jabs and a knockout punch. And they really looking for it. I really believe that they want to get into the final this year. The ball's gone to ground. Now the Barbarians come away with, just as I praise them. And they're trying to get up over the halfway line. A good run. A great run. Matty Bowen's there at the acting half. He still looks as fit as anything, doesn't he?
Oh, he still looks really sharp, Matty Bowen. You know, we talk about the attacking flair here, the Barbarians. You know, they've got Carney, Kearney, Gower, Bowen.
There's Carney now. There's Gower. Looking for the line. Looking for some runners. Goes on that far side of the field. Ball's gone to ground yet again. Now it goes back into the hands. Let's see what they can do with it this time. Big run. He's through. Absolutely split them.
Menzies is coming from behind. He's just got to the try line, Trent Waterhouse. The hand is straight up. He's off. He'll be going to have a drink and suck in the big one. Steve Menzies tried to sneak from behind, but just again, the attacking flair from the Barbarians as we see the kick go over from Terry Campese. They look sharp. As you said, they've come in with that focus. They're showing everyone else. This is game one of the tournament, so they're starting to show everyone else how to play.
Yep.
What type of style of football is going to happen today. Well, the Barbarians are going forward with some force, getting some offloads, playing some ad-lib football and completing their sets.
So winner's kick here. Carney's now, he's going to try and look for the line again. This time he takes it straight down the middle. And that's a little better. It comes off Cliffy Lyon's knees. And, geez, he slowed up a little bit, but he's lost none of his skill. And Manly will try and get back here. They've got a 13-point deficit, so they're going to have to score some tries. As Menzies goes to ground, he has a slip. Hope he's all right, but he's pretty good, the Beaver. Gets up and plays it. Back towards the line again for Lyons, who's the man they go to. Just he's directing traffic. It's like he's back in charge. He's quick over the line. Good cutout pass. Now it's kicked inside, but it's ended up in the hands of Amos Roberts.
Danger now. Matt Bowen in space.
Boy.
Good luck.
Boy. Here he goes, Matty. Here goes Matty Bowen. 10. Oh, they finally bring him down just before the halfway line. And it's just such an honour to be here in front of all these great blokes who you just sometimes get to watch, occasionally get to see. But they're giving it them all already in this game. And it's quite warm, and the humidity level outside is quite high, so it's very uncomfortable for the players, but they are really turning it on. And there's big Michael Wayman as he runs the ball up to be put down in the tackle.
Yeah, we've got 90 legends here today. 6 clubs, obviously, or 6 teams participating. 90 players, 15 players each team. They'll all get worked over today. The interchange will be certainly put in action.
Trying to push him out over the touch line. A few more interchange plays coming on and off, which is great. Last tackle now for the Barbarians. It's been kicked. I don't think it was played at, so Manly will come away with it, and Heinington wraps him up. He's still as fit as a Mallee bull, they say.
Local boy as well, Chris Heinington, not far from around the stadium here. Umina he grew up in. Probably moved back to Umina now. His Knights playing days are finished.
Yeah. Oh, look at him go. Isn't it just great to see? And there he's kicked it out. Oh. No, Billy's pulled it back.
What about the vision? Michael O'Sullivan was in front of him on the kick, but let's talk about Cliffy. The vision there, just floating across the field with the slowness that he used to play out, waiting for a decision. The decision was made, the kick. The skill was perfect. Look at this, just floating. Look at that.
Look at that execution.
Chase needs to stay on side, but the skill from Cliff Lyons is still ridiculous.
Oh, that's brilliant. Was the captain coach for the Narrowena Hawks up until recently. I don't know if he's still there, but he won a grand final a few years back in the Manly competition, which is great. He's now the Barbarians again, looking for the line. Carney show and go, and then he sends it out pass. Oh, inside. Can they get there? Campo looking to try and offload, but an up and under, and he goes down in the tackle, and a few facials there as well. They're all tangled in against one another. Now they decide what to do. They're only a metre away. They've just got to get over the line, and he just has to put it down, and he does. Great try there to the Barbarians. Chris Heinington comes away with the number on that occasion.
Yeah, nice play there from Todd Carney. Todd Carney was the man that threw the cutout pass that created a bit of a line break, and Manly get back on the try line. Carney here just had the ability to skip that extra defender with his pace, and obviously then when the defender turns in, Chris Heinington, who was a great support runner, runs in and scores the try. It's very important. He just wanted to ground that ball. Got over the line, knew he was a chance of scoring, and he just had to put it down. Campese kicks another goal, so quite successful with their conversion attempts, and that's why I wanted to watch Todd Carney play today. Just the space he's going to present for the runners to run into, and Barbarians have got people who are happy to run off him, and he's happily obliging by picking the right decisions. We get a kick that's gone short and been successful.
Oh, you put the mocker on a break. But
well, it didn't go over the sideline on the full. Craig Gower, that attempt.
Manly right on the counter here. He's sprinting away. Can they grab him? Ball goes to ground. Good work. They'll wrap him up. Just a bit of great counter-attack there by Manly. It's great to see Chad Randall, some great names. Bryant and Dawn involved with it as well. Oh, he's thrown it to nobody. And so Manly, another chance gone begging, unfortunately for them. So the Barbarians will get another opportunity with around about 3.5 minutes to go in this game. But it's 26-7, the Barbarians over Manly.
Oh, there's a bit of space out here, and they're just going to play footy straight away, Barbarians. Don't worry about hit-ups, don't worry about settlers.
Matty with the ball. He's so turned, he's away. There he goes. Big cheer from the crowd as well, which is fantastic. Go into the zone. And he does just that. What a terrific try. Absolutely fantastic.
What about that? Barbarians have just had a line break conceded. You thought they were just going to do some hit-ups out of petrol. No, we'll just shift the ball on tackle one. Give Matt Bowen the ball one-on-one. Whoever's in front of him, good luck.
They have been doing some training, Brett.
I think they
have been doing some training, I can tell you.
Individually, that looks like they've all done a bit of training. 33 points to 7. It's going to be a massive scoreline for game one, but I think it's a little indication of how serious the players are all going to take today, and obviously how much skill has to be presented to beat the Barbarians.
Craig Gow was tried to do a great kick there, but it didn't quite come off. But Manly now with it, it's what they can do with it.
Maybe no one's practiced the short.
Maybe that's the thing. That's the one thing they haven't.
Drop kick.
Maybe that's what they haven't done. But Manly still with about 2.5 to go here on game one here in the Pool A of Barbarians v Manly here at the Legends of League as they run the ball up, offload, almost a la Phil Blake, and there he goes. There he is. The great man himself finally gets a try. Steve Menzies gets a try on the board, which will take him out to 33-11 for them with a conversion to come.
Yeah, nice football again. You get an idea now of how this game is going to be played. There'll be a little bit of fatigue happening quick play the balls, line breaks, and the ability for some of those younger, the faster players to skip that extra defender and create the overlap, push into support.
So yeah, we've got about just under 2 minutes to play here in the game one, first half here, and it's all Barbarians. So they'll be on top of the table, which is great. A little grubber. Did it get enough? It's been batted back thick. It's gone forward. Referee will let it go. I think Billy loves to play the advantage. And so the Barbarians will get another opportunity to see what they can do to get some more points on the board. Looking for the pass, throws it straight to the Mountie player. So we're going to go back and we'll have the play the ball for the advantage. Good work there by Billy as always. You can't argue with him, can you?
You can't argue with him. He's going to have every decision correct today, Billy. Let the game flow.
Even if you ask him, even if he gets them wrong, they'll still be right.
Graham Annesley's come out, hasn't he? He said we'd like the game to flow. We don't want refs to be in the front of the paper anymore.
Oh, I thought that was forward, but they'll let it go. And Manly have scored another try. And great try there. Heath Lestrange.
The dummy half from Manly gets on the board with his try. Shaking hands now. This game is just about over. Shaking hands, congratulating each other. Manly scored 2 quick tries there late in the game, but you've got to have the ball. They didn't have the ball for a period of time because the Barbarians obviously were scoring their tries, and really important to hold the ball. Take your chances when you score. How many points have just been scored in this first game? If you're a fan, just come straight down now.